ready for takeoff. This is Kayla Payne, and this is my project. Why would Palomar Airport need to extend their runway? As of right now, the runway is 4,897 feet. Most of the planes that are in and out of Palomar are smaller planes that don't need as much runway as commercial planes do. Most commercial planes need 8,000 feet of runway. Palomar is only getting a 200-foot extension since it's strictly private jet travel at the moment. After landing there and talking with the pilot, I know that the airport getting a 200-foot extension would be very helpful for many planes and private jets landing there. Although this extension would not allow for Palomar to host commercial airlines, it would still allow for bigger planes to come in and out. When a pilot is landing, the plane starts to slow down when the wheels hit the runway. The wheels drag on the runway and create friction to slow down the plane, along with the force of the brake the pilot pulls, and the spoilers that pop up on the wings to increase drag. One of Palomar's biggest reasons for increasing would be because bigger planes need more speed. The plane I was in, and most other small planes, need to be going about 65 miles per hour before they can lift off the ground. As you can see here, in a small plane, it only takes about 10 seconds to get to the right speed. But when we look at a bigger plane, such as this one, we see that it takes much more time and runway to get to the correct speed, which is about 150 miles per hour. If the runway were to be extended, planes would have more time and more length to slow down. The plane would have more time to change its velocity, so the braking force doesn't need to be as harsh. The more runway there is means the plane doesn't have to come to a complete stop in a rush. They are able to slow down gradually, which is safer and less stressful. Because of Newton's first law of inertia, a plane that's already moving will want to keep moving until it hits the runway. This is important to take into consideration when we look at different types of planes. The plane that I was in was the Cessna 172. It requires about 20 seconds to come to a stop, but bigger planes can take up to 40 seconds to come to a complete stop. Because of Newton's third law, when the pilot pulls the brake, the aircraft slows. Different types of planes can have not only different masses, but also different shapes and weights, which can affect how long it takes for the plane to gain momentum. Something the pilot has to worry about when gaining momentum is external forces. Wind resistance is one of them. This would make it harder for the plane to overcome the gravitational force, and it would need to gain more acceleration before lifting off the ground. And those are all the reasons why the McClellan Airport would want a 200-foot extension on their runway.